Manger lem, 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 lem. And then I'm a no bag. Girl. Please don't come around my girl. I love my girl. She's my
Oh my goodness. Welcome back. Alright guys, it is a brand new week, it's a fresh start, and it's a new slate and an opportunity to go out there and be the change that you seek. And yes, we stick with you through it all.
Yes, sir. Monday may not be your favorite of the week, but it comes with some adrenaline rush, and it is the most important day of the week. We're all up in the building to do what we know how to do best. And ladies and gentlemen, look who is in the building.
Look who's here, Dubai. Guess
Turkey.
Wow. Welcome back.
Thank you. Peace
her.
and joy and love and the grace of God.
That's what they always say.
What?
Peace and joy.
I'm back here with peace and love, right? Guys, welcome to the show, beautiful people. We got you like we always do. Now, no Monday blues, no slowing down, no excuses. Now, feel free to connect with us on Instagram at TVC Connect with the hashtag #eSplashOnTVC. We're also on Twitter. And it is your girl. She's right back. Whew, the girl with the dimples. It's your girl, Arike, with the dimples.
Wow. I mean, it's allowed. You can say it twice in case they forgot, right?
Yeah, just reminder.
All right, guys, it is your girl, Amanda Dara. And today you can call me just Amanda, okay? Simple.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryan Essence Planners. I go by the name King OJ. Yes, boy, you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's get the show started. As usual, we have an amazing show for you guys today. Let's walk you through it quickly. There's over the weekend coming up. And of course, entertainment news, celebrity birthday shout out, and rewind, where we take you through a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history.
And on Man Crush Monday, you'll be finding out who we are crushing on today. Then we'll get to digest today's edition of the Daily Top 5.
And then we'll have Tweetville, where Arike will be taking us through some social media humor, and then we'll show some gratitude on the Chew It Off segment, after which we'll bring you a recap of all that you might have missed in the news.
And of course, we'll round it off with TSM. We'll be asking, if you greet someone and they do not respond, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and we'll be right back with what we got up to over the weekend. So stay here with us.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is still E-Splash, and you just checked out Tenny with Billionaire. I love that video, and I love the fact that she brought back Frank Adoho and that.
So it's
Calling Shaggy, by the way, don't do it again next time. You were only lucky before. Tenny, don't do it again. Don't do it again. All right, so we're going to tell you guys what we've been up to, or what we got up to over the weekend.
Dubai.
No, it's not me.
Turkey. Start.
That was not my weekend.
I've missed you.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Damn, look at the rock on your finger, though.
Ooh,
so, OJ, I bind you. Okay, what did I get over? Over the weekend, I got in on, I think, Thursday, and Friday, I had a photo shoot, but I didn't even go. I just refunded their money because I was tired. I felt like I would have the energy, like, ginger, and I can go. But I looked at the money, I looked at my life, I said, it's not working. And then on Saturday, I went to the salon to weave my hair all back so that we can wear wig.
Can we see what's underneath?
No.
No, we can't?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I just thought you would just explain for that so we understand what you were talking about. That's all right.
I bind you again, OJ, the second time. Okay, so after that, I went to the salon. From there, went to visit everybody. You know, we are back, we have come back.
Pay me my money.
Then people that are owing me, pay me my money. There is brokenness in here.
Oh, wow.
I'm back from Brooklyn, you know.
I mean, what?
On Sunday, I was just sleeping, honestly. Like, I didn't want to come on the show with, you know, you said beauty sleep. With eye bags, so I just said, you know, let me sleep. Let me at least look a bit fresh for you all.
You're looking fresh. You're looking fresh. Welcome back.
And the red thing, though, Amanda, we need to talk about this.
So, guys, we didn't plan it too.
We never planned this.
We never planned it, but we're just matching today. We just got to do it.
I know James wearing red too.
I'm wearing red too.
I woke up like this, ladies and gentlemen.
So, I mean, it's a red day. So what did I get up to over the weekend? I didn't have a particular weekend because I don't even know what happened. I'm just here. Today is Monday. But on Friday, I went for a party, a house party, and then from there I went to set. That was like Friday night to Saturday evening. Then I got back on Sunday. Then I prepared and I had my awards yesterday that I've been shouting that everybody should vote. And then I won. Yeah, I did. I did. I won Red Carpet Host 2019. It was really cool, and I had to give like a speech, and I was just like, shout out to thank you to my mommy. You know, it was so cute, and I was really happy about that. And yeah, I'm here today.
For the first time, my mother did not go to church.
I couldn't attend church.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Sunday, you did not go to church.
Wow. OJ, talk your own. Let's hear you.
On Friday, I just decided to stay indoors because I'm getting tired these days. I don't know why.
Getting old, you mean?
No. Yeah.
Old age.
Wow.
Is that what it is?
Old age.
It is what it is. It is.
Growing old.
And on Saturday, yes, people have been talking about Stefflon Don coming to Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, so I went. Shout out to the organizers. First, where the stage was far from where we parked our car, so we had to walk, a distance. 1, 2. This event did not start till like.
That's what I was wondering when we were doing shout outs.
Yeah.
The sarcastic one.
Giddy Groove, shout out to you. The event did not start till like 11 thereabouts, like 10, 11 thereabouts. And they just kept on bringing, yes, people have been waiting for the Stefflon Don to come on stage, but we just had other artists performing, and people were just tired, like, when will this Stefflon Don come up? And she got on stage like 3 in the morning.
3?
Yes, my sister told me.
So you can imagine how tired we were. We waiting. Like some people just decided to stay there. Like, okay, I'm just here.
How long did you perform for?
Like 30 minutes thereabouts.
No way.
Yeah, like you guys have ruined my night already. So let me just stay and wait for the Stefflon Don. So that was the issue on ground. But I enjoyed every bit of the show itself. Shout out to Stefflon Don. At the end of her performance, she did Stefflon Makpa. She did that Burna Boy. She did her boost dance step. Yeah, shout out to her for that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Then on Sunday, because of how tired I was from Friday, Saturday, then Sunday, I just decided to stay indoors to watch movies, which I love doing regularly. And finally, I got to watch Joker.
Oh,
and I finally got to
gang.
watch Lion King. I didn't want to ruin my childhood.
It didn't, right?
Yeah, I was impressed with what I watched. Because I've been trying to avoid watching it so it doesn't spoil my childhood.
What did you think about Joker, though?
Crazy movie, by the way.
Yes.
It can make you go and commit violence. Let's just move on.
No, I think it's a very good storyline. We'll talk more about that.
It's crazy.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so I should check it out.
You should, actually. I totally enjoyed Joker.
It can make you go and slap somebody.
Don't do that, okay?
Anyways, yes, we are done with Over the Weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a break, and when we come back, it will be time for the entertainment news. So stay here with us.
Okay.
Marika, you have blinded me with the rock on your finger, by the way.
OJ, what's your problem?
Like, can you guys... Let's just move on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was Burna Boy, Anybody. Yes, let's get into the entertainment news. Yes, Burna Boy finally speaks about upcoming South African performance. Yes, Nigerian artist Burna Boy has finally reacted to the controversy surrounding his planned South African trip and performance. This is coming after South African rapper AKA put out a series of tweets requesting for Burna Boy to apologize to South Africans. In another development, South African politician Julius Malema has assured Burna Boy of protection during his stay in South Africa, telling AKA and others to seek for an apology from their real enemy and not Burna Boy. Burna Boy then took to his Twitter page to put out a series of tweets to address the issue.
Yes, and then he tweeted saying, "Thank you, Julius_S_Malema. Africa must unite, and I am very proud to be."
I'm willing to die for you, and I'm willing to protect you, and it has gotten a lot of controversy with people tweeting. Yeah.
And then he just said he looks forward to meeting you, and then there should never be a South Africa versus Nigeria war or any African country versus African country war ever. We must unite by any means for the future of our children and their children. Now he continued his tweet adding, and I quote, "I love South Africa. I love Africa more. Being South African does not make you more important than any other African." Now he's asking a question, saying I mislead people and I made up these xenophobic attacks and I should apologize. Really? LOL. In 2015, even I was a victim of the misguided hate, so I know. Go and demand apologies from your real enemies. I am not your enemy. I will not be called foreigner. I am African. Then he replied a tweet by a South African who said he should not bother stepping foot in South Africa to avoid embarrassment. And he wrote, LOL, I'm coming, and you and anyone against it are going to have to kill me to stop me. That is what Burna Boy said. And
this is just
it's a mess going on here. I mean, Arike, you were not around when we're talking about how we said he was going to South Africa.
Quick question before we go for that. Do you think he should go for this show?
Yeah, I think I don't have a problem with him going for the show. I have a problem with, again, some ways that Burna Boy handles situation. Now, you can say that the xenophobic attacks have been sorted out, or maybe we are now at peace, or whatever the case may be. But the truth of the matter is that you tweeted this saying you will never step into South Africa. When we spoke about it, I think last week, and Foladele was here as well, I was like, perhaps maybe out of the heat of the moment or whatever the case may be, he didn't want to respond to. Maybe he was passionate at that time. But he should also come out and say, we're cool, or we're sorted and we're finished, like everything is settled right now and I'm going to represent Africa. You can't just switch up and then still be arguing about it. That's the way I see it.
Okay, so what I'm going to say about this issue is, initially when we talked about this and everybody was like, oh, so Burna Boy is actually going to South Africa. In that tweet, he said, I will not step foot in South Africa until the government, you know, takes responsibility or does the right thing.
Have they done the right thing?
They apologized after that time. Okay. And then this is a concert to
unite
Africa. So you can't tell me that because I've said, oh, I'm fighting against this person or whatever it is because they're not behaving the right way. But if the right measures are taken, I will step foot there. And now things are being done in that regard. And the first person they will talk to is obviously someone who spoke up, because at the end of the day, MI was being diplomatic in the whole situation during that time. Wizkid was as well. Everybody was. But Burna Boy was the only person that came out to say, look, this is Nigeria.
Which is why people are upset with him.
No, people are upset because people read tweets or messages or whatever it is to the best of... You can't blame Burna Boy for what he said. Because of, I mean, for what your own interpretation of what he said is. Do you understand what I'm saying? What he said was, I will not step foot in this place until the right measures are taken.
So the controversy...
And now there's a show to unite Africa. They've apologized. So why is he still holding that grudge against them?
The controversy on South Africa Twitter space is... You tweeted a whole lot of things that you were not supposed to say. Went as far as saying you're not going to step your leg, you're not going to step your foot into the country again. Then
you finish that tweet?
Then you were done. We've left you like, okay, stay on your own, stay on my own. Then there's a concert in South Africa and you're supposed to come through for the concert and you're just moving on and not apologizing. You're just going straight like, I'm coming through to South Africa.
Anybody that me will have to kill me. Wow, that statement again has a problem. See, Arike, the thing is that I genuinely feel like there are ways to approach situations. Now, you might say Wizkid and MI were being diplomatic, but sometimes these are very sensitive issues. You have to realize that you're an influencer. Yes. Now, the way Burna Boy felt about this issue was the same way that he was able to make every other person feel enraged about the situations that was happening in South Africa.
Because he experienced it with one hand.
He shouldn't go to South Africa. I'm not saying he shouldn't unite, but you also come out and give us reasons. Like, you're giving us...
He has agreed to put the proceeds to xenophobic attacks, give the proceeds of the show itself to xenophobic attacks. But it's messy. South Africans don't want him in their country. They've threatened him. They've threatened him. That's why Julius Malema is saying, come through, I got you. I mean, it's a big politician and a revolutionist in South Africa. Come through, we got you, I'll protect you. Like, a concert is getting to the level of, come to the country, I'll protect you. That is already messy.
I just feel like people read things once in a, like, they see what they want to see at the end of the day. Because what he said, he wasn't attacking anybody. He wasn't saying anything directly at anybody. He wasn't talking down at South Africa.
It's about the issue on ground.
He talked about the issue on ground and his own personal experience because he did experience it. So if he says, I'm not going to step foot here again because I experienced it until the right things are done, I will not step foot there. For him to say, okay, he's going for the concert, you never can tell what Burna Boy talks on his show. I mean, whenever he's performing, you never can tell what his speech was going to be about. If this whole drama wasn't, you know, going on, he probably would have gone on stage and be like, okay, yeah, you know, I spoke up on about this and that. But I feel like people should just calm down. It's not that deep.
South Africans should calm down. South
It's really
African
not. No,
Sugar.
some Nigerians are like, oh, Burna Boy, and I'm losing respect for you. No, no, no.
You say this and you switch
day, read through. Don't read one part and leave the other part, okay? Thanks.
All right, let's just move on to some more news. Now, this one is from Baba, and he says, if you will not sue me, then shut up. And he's telling this to Blackface. Now, Nigerian singer and former member of Plantation Boys, Baba, has finally replied his former band member, Blackface, who has been threatening to sue him. Baba made this known during an interview with the Sun's newspaper, where he stated that Blackface has only been out to tarnish his image and that he has a problem, but no one knows what the problem is. Now, he said, and I'm quoting, let me put it like this. You just go on air and you start spitting lies. I have never said or done anything bad to Blackface, but he just goes on air and starts lying all the time because he wants to spread hate. It is a smear campaign. Now he continues saying, what have I done to him? He just hates me. It has become an obsession and it's not healthy for him anymore. And there's nothing I can say or do to help his dilemma. So I don't know. The funny thing is that he has a problem, but nobody knows what the problem is. So if you will not sue me, then shut up. Stop killing yourself. It's becoming too embarrassing and I can't even get him arrested and sent to a psychiatric hospital. So please, people around him should talk to him. Okay, this is the first time. I mean, Baba's anger is even cute.
It's cute,
like, he's usually very soft-spoken. So like the worst thing he said in this tweet is shut up, you know? And to be honest, I think Two-Face has a point, not in the shut up part, guys. I mean, in the part that if you have an issue with someone, I keep reiterating this fact, if you have an issue with someone, and especially it's a legal issue about your rights to songs or whatever it is, please take the person to court and do it the right way. Going on air and expressing your opinions, it's allowed, but it's not the best approach to me.
I think the case is even in court, and this issue is just crazy. We're tired. Yes, they settled one time. A popular politician, a popular warlord called all of them together. That's Plantation Boys, Face, Blackface, settled their differences. We thought Blackface had moved on, and all of a sudden, last year into this year, is back on air. Any interview he gets, it just goes all up on Two-Face to just call Two-Face all sorts of names. And it's just crazy. These two people are friends, and this thing has gotten to this level. I am tired. I am tired. People are saying Baba should just give Blackface money. I think
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's claiming he wrote African Queen. Or what? To settle all of this issue, Baba maybe you should just agree and say, hey, Augustine, Chinedu, my guy. Yeah, aka Blackface. African Queen is your song. I agree. Thank you for writing African Queen.
Honestly.
That's what Blackface needs, right? So all of these things should just stop.
But the question is, did you really write African Queen?
That's what Blackface is saying. Yeah.
So what Two-Face needs
so
to do
they're
is
co-writers in songs. So I guess that's what happened. Then all of this mess, I don't know.
So you have a point. I feel like Two-Face needs to come out and also address some of the issues that have been put on ground, some of the accusations.
See, let me tell you something. When it comes to this Blackface issue, honestly speaking, when I saw this thing, I laughed because I was like, this man sounds tired. Like, he is just tired. Blackface, leave me alone. What is it? And as he said, it is becoming an obsession. When they say obsession, it's not only about love.
True.
Hatred too can be like
Obsession,
see, even if Two-Face comes out today, the way that I see this thing from my own point of view, even if Two-Face comes out today to say, oh yeah, Blackface wrote African Queen. Without Blackface, there would have been an African Queen. It will not settle it. Let me tell you the thing. When you hate someone to this level, all you want is their life. I'm not saying by killing them. I'm saying
loyalty.
He keeps thinking that, oh, if I were the one that sang that African Queen, everything Two-Face has right now, I would have been the one. Did you watch Acrimony?
Which is why.
Did you watch Acrimony? There's nothing. Even if that man had gone back to her, she would have. It's just deep. It's deeper than the surface.
So
and the honest truth is, I feel like it's a mental thing. He needs to see a psych. I honestly agree with you, Baba. Even before this thing came out, I said, look, Blackface actually needs to see a psychiatrist or a therapist, because this thing is deep. It's not about the song anymore. It's become a thing where it's like, you're living my life. You're everything I own. I won't be surprised if I get to Blackface's house and you see Two-Face. Two-Face everywhere, where he has used blade to tear him or something.
That's some American movie right there.
But that's how deep it is, because how is it that years after African Queen has been what? It's been
they settled,
like
you guys settled,
over a decade,
came back again.
And so it's become a personal thing.
Yeah.
Like, look,
let's just
I need
move
to
on.
bring you
let's
down. I
just
just want
move
people
on.
to hate you.
Let's
That's
just
it.
move on.
Just move on.
Away from all this drama and hope for the best from them.
Abio, when I say Dubai, Dubai.
Turkey. Move on.
Why? All right, guys. Teddy A and Bam Bam tie the knot in Dubai. Big Brother Niger 2018 housemates Tope Adebunyo, better known as Teddy A, and Bam Bam Olaumi, aka Bam Bam, Bamike Olaumi, sorry, aka Bam Bam, has joined. Has been joined in holy matrimony in the ceremony that took place in Dubai over the weekend. Now, their traditional wedding, which took place in Ogun State weeks ago, had several Nigerian celebrities in attendance. And the second part of their wedding ceremony, which was held over the weekend, was no different. Now, some of the stars in attendance were Belinda Efa, Linda Osifo, Nancy Sime, ex-Big Brother Naija housemates Fraud, Omashola, Messi, Ike, and many others. Now, the newlyweds looked like a couple of bags of money and were said to have had 3 outfit changes for the ceremony. Teddy A and Bam Bam, who met and began their relationship on Big Brother Naija Double Wahala in 2018, first announced their engagement in August 2019.
The real pepper them.
I say.
These ones were not from the pepper them.
I know, but they are the ones. These are the
tensioning everybody.
They have the two. They double wahala and pepper them together.
I thought they had done their wedding until I now saw that they were trending over the weekend.
No, they did the traditional.
I thought that was everything.
No. How many people
I'm
just
happy
do
for them though, because I mean, this is the first
happy.
time we're having Big Brother Naija housemate. Is it the first time, I think?
Nigeria. We've had African couples. Kevin, Pam.
Happy for them, because but now people are beginning to look at Big Brother in another way. It's not just about making money. Maybe you can meet the love of your life there.
You can also find your life partner. Wow.
OJ, let's go.
To be honest, I'm actually very happy for them as well, because the general narrative was like, oh, these people that went to mess up on national TV and they did this. Oh, the guy will not stay with her. Oh, he's going to use that. I mean, it's a typical example of the fact that you cannot. There is no rule to love.
Was it pressure? They tried proving everybody wrong.
I don't think so. I think they genuinely like each other. Yeah, I really do think so. And people should stop using them for content. I was yesterday at the watch show, a comedian was saying, oh, they went to Dubai, but they're living in a rented apartment. Ha, 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 ha. Like, stop doing that. Stop being mean. Like, let love rule, okay? Guys, stop doing that. And he thought it was funny, and then everybody was just quiet.
What's the comedian's name?
On that note, my chest is spinning. We just move on to celebrity birthday shout out. Now it's time for celebrity birthday shout out. Yeah. Celebrating today are the following people. American rapper Fabulous turns 42 today. Woo! Happy birthday.
Fabulous.
Looking so cute.
Please hold it. American versatile actor and screenwriter Owen Wilson turns 51 today. Now, you might remember him for his amazing performance in the film No Escape.
Like, I saw No Escape, and I know Owen Wilson to be like a comedian. And I saw him in that movie, like action movie. Like, why are you trying to scatter my brain? The other guy that makes people laugh, the other guy that is always falling in love with somebody.
No, so what happened is that his face is just funny. Like, just looking at his face, you're already laughing.
Yes, so they were doing some action scene in that No Escape, and I'm like, just laugh, just laugh, just laugh. It's not that serious.
Wow. Well, that's a real actor, by the way. Now, brothers and members of the singing duo formerly known as P Square, now known as Mr. P and Rude Boy, are celebrating their 37th birthday today. Happy birthday, Mr. P and
Rude Boy.
Wait,
am I the only person that still thinks that one day celebrating their birthday, they would just drop a collaboration song just for the road?
Yeah, maybe.
I was expecting that today, by the way.
Maybe when they're like,
collaboration song, is our birthday, we decided to settle our differences to just give you guys peace.
Maybe they're 50
But we'll go back.
They're 50
Okay, 50 years. Okay.
I'm not sure it's going to happen like soon. All right, happy birthday to them and happy birthday to you out there who is celebrating today. We're sending you peace, love, lights, and you can just slide into Arike's DMs. Yes, everything you want for your birthday, she's going to give it to you. She got you. Turkey.
Dubai.
All right, guys, up next are Rewind and Man Crush Monday. Check this out.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1928, Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie was released. It was the first Mickey Mouse sound cartoon. And in 1992, still on this day, Malcolm X, a film directed by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington and Angela Bassett, is released in the US. And in 2002, Up, the fourth studio album by Shania Twain, is released. It went on to win the Billboard Album of the Year in 2003. And that's it on Rewind. It's Man Crush Monday, and our Man Crush this week is the one and only Idrissa Kuna Elba, popularly known as Idris Elba. It is a bag of talents. Is an English actor, producer, director, musician, DJ, and rapper.
I know they look your face, chef. I like you look. Lights down low, west, up, left.
It is best known for his ability to take on versatile acting roles. Some of his notable roles include Stringer Bell in the HBO series The Wire, DCI John Luther on the BBC One series Luther, Nelson Mandela in the biographical film Mandela Long Walk to Freedom, and many others.
Piss in the lemonade.
In case you thought all Idris had to offer was his acting and looks, you thought wrong. He has strong musical talents too. He is a percussionist and a DJ as well. It's no wonder he plays a DJ on the series Turn Up Charlie effortlessly well. He also executive produces the series.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? It was wicked seeing you.
Now here are 5 things you probably didn't know about Idris Elba.
I don't know what you're saying.
Did you know that Elba does not have any formal acting experience? This he has particularly been open and honest about. He was born in London, United Kingdom, to a Sierra Leonean father and a Ghanaian mother. He has a kind heart. When Ebola broke out in Sierra Leone, he used his celebrity status to help. Therefore, he collaborated with the Africa United Global Health Campaign to educate people on how to protect themselves from the disease. He has a huge sense of humor. He once lived in a van. This is because as a struggling young actor in New York, he was short on funds and resorted to couch hopping and sleeping in his van while working odd jobs. This and many reasons are why Idris Elba is our man crush this week.
Bestie. Yes, that was Whiskey's bestie.
That was Tiwa Savage.
Yeah, Tiwa Savage, okay?
$49.99. Did you see that video in Dubai? Dubai.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Let's just move on.
Exactly. Because I was going to say, will you come and stand there and do Tweet View instead, since you have already taken over? All right, guys, this is Tweet View bringing you all the savagery, humor, craziness social media has to offer in 5 minutes or less. And I already begun with me, or OJ and I, rather.
I'll change it for you now.
Bombaclat! I like this thing, let me not lie.
I've been seeing this little boy's picture.
So, someone says, he doesn't watch cartoons. He sent his father to sleep so that he can watch 9 p.m. news.
Yes, so don't mess with this guy.
That baby's picture is not a baby picture. It's like a...
That is the ancestor.
Honestly.
The ancestor.
A young man.
This little boy has been trending, and he must be an old man
Honestly,
by now. Because it's an oldish picture. It's like...
Someone said, if this was to be my son, I will never let him...
But does he look old?
He does. Especially the fact that if you saw the full outfit, it was not like
with the chain, you know, like
brother or something.
It's like a
see, if you give him
feeding bottle with your left hand, he won't collect it. Yes, because you have to respect. You have to give honor to whom honor is due. Don't you see? This is a young man in a baby body.
Like
that's the way I'm
put some respect on that.
Mommy, why are you being disrespectful right now?
See,
don't feed me with that hand.
Mommy said this one. My wife will never breastfeed this one. This one has to be my time. This baby looks like someone that would threaten his parents that he would leave them and drive out to church if they keep wasting time.
I will leave people. I'm going to church.
You know how they'll just like, okay, baby, you go have your bath. Let me just, put on the diaper and everything. And you put the baby on the bed and you guys are getting ready.
Yeah. This one is like,
waiting.
If people don't hurry up, I'm leaving people.
No,
I'm going to church.
What? He's a baby already. You can just crawl there,
Please, where this guy is. I'm sorry. They've used your picture.
No, see, this is the reason why I don't share throwback pictures. Because before we know it now, we'll be internet sensation.
Look at this
Look
one.
at it. He say, crunch in the morning, town hall meeting in the afternoon, strolling around this plantation in the evening. This, see, trust me, be careful. Twitter people, I told you people that.
See, this
Can
one.
you know this picture really just come on Twitter and say,
Why
The
so
person
I am
cannot
the
come out
one.
again, no.
We
Guy.
apologize. But
The
this
person cannot
person
come
is
out.
very imaginative. So he goes to question, but I don't have time. You people. Town hall meeting is
when
my
children
first,
when
okay?
children are doing baby, when we are done here.
Even in the crash, and I said, why are you crying? What will you get away?
Baby.
No. See, it's not me. Oh. I'm saying what Twitter people are saying because the owner of the picture can be watching. They say,
No.
his mom was probably made of ashoke.
I'm done.
I'm done.
My chest.
I'm done.
What
If
did
you don't
do
understand
to
what this
them?
means, ashoke is like ancient. That's what our grandmas used to wear.
Ah,
So
I'm
it cannot be
done.
wearing
that one is not
diaper.
Pampers
It's
anymore. It's napkin.
I'm done.
Ashoke.
I'm
No.
done. I'm
No,
done.
this person, honestly, I'm speechless.
You guys are mean. You're not even having any respect for this man.
Ah, his feeding bottle. If you know the stainless cup. See, if you know the stainless cup, you are no G. Like, take it, receive it.
Why is Twitter like this?
But Amanda, you laughing at this cup? You are butting now. You shouldn't know this cup.
Why would they?
You stainless in your house. Wow.
This cup was the starter pack in every home. Like if you have this cup in your home.
No. Speak
you
for
go-
yourself, bro. Not in my home.
Who is this one? Arik, this one. Arik with the dimples. Eh?
No. There are some homes that, you know, they don't
Eh?
have this. There are some homes.
This is
oh,
how we started.
Guy,
This is how we started.
when we had this thing, when we used to go and see our
was the
cousins
tush.
that were living on their
This was
island.
the tush that year.
People that were not tush were
If
using
you
plastic.
are using plastic,
and-
if you are using
exactly.
plastic, you are poor. This is what people use.
God bless you.
Forget.
So it
this
was
thing
the rich
became
people that were using this
viral
thing.
stainless cup. Everybody had it.
But the
After
rich
some
started
time, but when
first.
it started,
People like
The
us
rich-
started it.
No, they used to use the first time I had unbreakable plates. Ah, God.
Shey people see it now.
I went to my cousins and said, no, that's an unbreakable cup. I say it's unbreakable. I said, well, let me know. Moving on, this is not
Arika, we
about
need to see
me.
your baby picture.
Ah, no, don't do that to me. Mama, I will tell
Oh
you.
my God.
They swing Fuji to sleep, to put him to sleep. Skibaro.
Soon.
There's no
G
Lula.
man soon. G soon. Maji. Maji.
Hey.
I don't know these people. They are not on the show with me. Like,
We're
this
sorry.
is my kind of the show.
Even the hairstyle, he's not even smiling. Wow.
Yeah.
No, this is some. He
The guy
expressed.
be like Papa Jasko.
No.
You don't look at no, look at it very well. Like zoom in very well. I look at it now. There's like this
We need to apologize to whoever owns this picture.
On behalf of
Twitter.
Twitter and we too that brought all of this, we are very sorry.
We're very sorry.
We're very sorry.
We're not disrespecting you, okay?
On this note, I want to challenge you all that you have been laughing to bring out your baby pictures.
Unless you
Starting with Amanda.
No, mine is very cute, of course. Of course, it's cute.
It's not by yellow.
You want to even be sure if it was yellow, don't worry.
Say, OJ, your own, eh?
On that note, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on the first half of the show. Yes, there's still more to come, and a bit to be time for True Syndrome Monday. In case you missed it, the question is, if you greet someone and they do not respond, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Yes, start preparing your answers. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at the top of the hour. So stay here with us. Yes, sir.
Welcome back. I don't know.
All right, guys, welcome back to the second half of the show. It is still Entertainment Splash. So far, we've brought you over the weekend, the news, Rewind, Man Crush Monday, and Tweetville. Now it's time for us to chew it off. In a minute or less, one of us will tell the house what she or he is currently grateful for.
Issue.
And he's not grateful. He's an ungrateful human being.
Hey, God,
He
I'm
never
grateful.
says
God, I'm
thank you.
grateful.
So,
table
even
for-
human being,
it
you
falls on
don't
you
say
today.
thank you. Not
God-
not talk of God.
Ah.
Hey, God, I'm
OJ.
sorry, God.
That one is
I'm
what?
forever grateful. Thank you, Jesus. Moving on.
What are you grateful for?
Dubai, Turkey.
OJ, can you stop?
You see, your own is twice. At least our own is just Dubai. Your own is
Turkey,
Dubai,
Turkey,
Turkey, France.
Wow. Okay, I'm grateful to God for, as you already know, it was my birthday over the
Yeah, we did a
During
shout
the
out to
holiday.
you.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for life. On my birthday, I didn't have long story because all I just wanted was, all I wanted to say was just thank you for, you know, new age, new chapter, and
Nice.
that's it basically. Thank God for Johnny Messes because
True.
I mean not lying. When we were
For someone that used to be
back-
scared of flying.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I remember that 6 months ago, I would say, that was like May. I was still saying God forbid, never. Before we fly, I used to do like 3 days fasting and prayer, and I don't used to do more than 1 hour. But you know, now I become international. We used to do like 8 hours, 10 hours. You know what I mean? So no, I'm just God.
Dubai.
God, I'm humble. So I'm just grateful for Johnny Mercies. There was a time when we were coming back from Istanbul, Turkey.
shame.
And-
Turkey instead of Turkey.
no, I came back with Igbo accent from that Tokyo. Don't
Why?
worry, you see.
Why?
Those people, they dominated that place.
Which people?
See, all the choir, don't try me. So, and we got to this part, I was seeing the time, because me, I was not looking at the map. You know, someone like me that does not like flying. I don't watch movie. I slept maybe once.
How many hours? You were just looking at the map.
6. I was looking at the team.
Flying with the pilots.
Yes,
We're in this
sorry.
together.
Wow.
So when we got to one part, the plane was shaking. I said,
Hey,
hey,
turbulence.
I said this, I don't like it. They've got me, won't get me. But, and they were saying, oh, fasten your seatbelt. I said, well, there's no need. It is over. Let's just go. Why will I still cage my body?
Oh, Arike, you did not. Why did you do this to us?
I'm sorry.
You're representing all of us when you go out.
I'm sorry, but that thing,
we
I was
understand.
scared. I was like, hey, I can't even call for Ladele here. Who would I even call? I've already told them we're about to take off.
Eric, it's okay.
But we thank God we arrived safely, you know. I was the first person to get down the aeroplane.
We're grateful
Excuse
on
me,
your
how to
behalf.
pass, how
And
to-
happy belated birthday. Yeah, from
Be
all
going.
of us.
Be
We
going.
love you
What?
so much.
They look me. Mama, I want to pass. I want to pass.
Arike, I beg.
Some boss behavior. Let me come down first.
I should have been looking Kengu.
They were cleaning. I said, I want to use the toilet at first because I was at the back. Toilet. And I moved. Oh, yeah, I'm coming down. I was the first person they greeted. Welcome
Wow.
to home. Thank you. Oh, we're here.
Arike, stop it.
Oh my God.
All right, you just said what Arike is grateful for. We're all grateful on her behalf, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, it is now time for a quick recap of all that you might have missed in the news.
Yes, we said this one first. Burna Boy finally speaks about upcoming South African performance. Yes.
Yes, and we told you that Baba says, if you will not sue me, then shut up. And he's telling Blackface that one.
We also told you about the Dubai trip. Teddy A and Bam Bam tied the knot in Dubai with all the celebrities in attendance. In fact, the whole of Instagram.
Wow. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break now. And when we come back, it will be time for Daily Top 5.
Yay!
Why you want to kill yourself? Why you want by yourself? Living fake la vida loca.
Slow down. For all of you that were in Lagos, but you were putting Dubai. Slow down. I don't know.
Even some people that were in Dubai.
What were they doing?
Don't worry, we'll tell you what they were doing. We'll tell you after the break. But it's now time for Daily Top 5,
Exactly.
guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yes, guys, I think we can agree that every customer expects good customer experience or service. Now, without the right customer service culture, a business leaves itself vulnerable to the wrath of very angry customers, guys. Now, if you're a business owner or you ever hope to be, let's talk about 5 tips that can help you serve your customers better. So get your jotter, write it down. The first on our list is don't be afraid to say, I don't know. Guys, your customers rely on you to know your products. Yes, inside out. Fantastic. Now, it's your job to stay informed enough to respond to their questions. However, if you don't know the answer, it's okay to say to your customers, I don't know, as long as you follow it up with, but I'll find out. Now, customers will appreciate your honesty and your efforts to find the right answer. And this one is a very valid one. I can give you for free because some customers are going to ask you some things like, so
Can this
how
thing make me-
do I become your color in
God.
3 days? I don't know because you're even darker than Arike, so I can't help you with that.
Wow, I'm a point of contact. Wow.
What? So please say I don't know. It's better for you.
No, honestly.
We're learning. We're learning. Number 2 on our list is you have to have thick skin. Yes, you know the old saying, the customer is always right. Yes, that's true to that. The best customer service rep have the ability to swallow their pride and accept blame or negative feedback, or handle unreasonable customers in a reasonable way. No matter what, your customer's happiness is your primary goal. If a customer is completely unreasonable, just be human and level with them. Let them know you're doing your best.
See, this one is deep. And it needs to be louder for the people at the back. Can you hear it?
Louder.
Okay, so say yeah if you can hear it. Okay.
Do you have a backstory?
Because I remember telling a friend earlier in the year that, look, I want to start a business and everything. And the person was like, ha, Arika, I don't think you can do it. You know, you are no nonsense, madam. You can't. I'm like, no, I will. Like, really, actually. And for some weird reason, because I had the willpower, I was like, yeah, I can do it. Ha, but we get some DM. I'm like, shit. It's like,
To be honest, you know, the thing is that what I always say for people like that is you don't have to be the one responding to your customers. You know, because if you're not the type of person, as you said, that is a no-nonsense person, that is a, if you give me one, I give you two, that's not the best thing for business, because the person will leave you. I had a situation where I was interviewing someone who owns a fashion outfit, and she said she didn't have customers for the first year because people were saying her attitude, the way she responded, felt like, it's like, if you don't want to buy, don't buy. If you want to buy, buy. And so people are not buying. So if you can't do it, just employ somebody.
Taught me patience. It actually taught me patience. There's some people, you even put price there when you are posting. But they still tell them and say, ma, what's the price? I'm like, oh, it's there, but this is it. Because I don't say, I really care.
Are you blind?
Are you blind? So you cannot see me. But I will not say, it's there, ma. I will even be saying, ma. For some people that I know that they are students.
It's okay.
It's there, ma. But this is it. They're not saying, can't it be, ma? If you go to stores, we will pricing market. If you see soap, it's 100 naira. We will go to the counter and tell them, ma, I want
Instagram.
No, don't do that. But you have to be patient. Honestly, that one, customer is always right, anyway. Number 3, pay attention to your customer's experience. Now, a negative customer experience at any point can destroy your relationship and potentially hurt your business. Now, make sure you have a full view of your customer experience and a way of getting customer feedback. Now, if you discover a lapse in service, make sure you bring it up with your management team so it can be fixed.
Very valid.
ASAP. Like, not just next week,
Feedback
Monday.
is very
If you
good.
do your general meeting on Monday and there's an issue on a Monday, there's something called damage control. Do it that day. Call for emergency meeting with your management and
Before
fix
they
it
call
that
you
day.
out on Instagram.
Before they call you out.
Yeah,
brother.
they will call you out too. Nobody's smiling nowadays. Even if it's 1,000 naira products you are selling, trust
Mess
me.
you up.
All right.
Always looking for how to
Yes,
just damage that brand that
exactly.
you've built all your life. So really.
But then again, feedback is very important, you know, because if you get feedback from family and friends, they might just be patronizing you. So it's good to get from people that, you know, generally don't know you, and you just get their honest opinion about your products. All right, the 4th tip on our list is show your customers you're human. Do your best to identify common grounds and shared interests with the customers that you help. By humanizing your relationship with them, you make, you know, resolving conflicts way easier. Your customers will like you even more, and as a result, your business will boom. It's a very natural process. You know, people like to feel like I am a part of your business. Oh, this is what happened this morning. Oh, I experienced this. Ha 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 ha. You joke around. I'm not the best at this one though, because I'm very private.
We're learning.
Yeah, but like I'm learning to even try to, because sometimes I'm just like in my bathroom and I take a picture, random picture, and because of that random picture, I make so many sales. But when I was there writing all the tips in the world and information,
picture.
like just a selfie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, that being said, you know, it's the same way when people reach out to you and be like, oh, because our customer, you know, I patronized you the first time and I bought like loads of stuff. This time, won't you give me discount? You have to now, you have to warm up to them and be like, I know now. Even if it's 500, make them feel like, oh, you know, you appreciate them, because there are some people that may have even walked away from like, after buying 100K something, you cannot even give me 1K discount. And it's the reason, not like the 1K is a problem, but it's just like, you can't connect with me and you can't, you know, make me feel like I'm welcome or I'm a part of the family.
Part of the family.
So things like that would push the business. Absolutely.
Very true.
Okay, we're learning today. Wrapping up the daily top 5, number 5. Practice active listening. Yes, when you use active listening, your customers feel heard. Make sure your customers know you understand them. The key is to empathize with them and reflect their feelings by saying things like, I'm sorry. I can see why this is upsetting. Or that is a problem, and I understand. What are you saying? What do you want now?
OJ is just bad at this.
I swear.
Like, you can even hear the fakeness in it. It's like, what are you saying?
What
do you feel
now?
bad?
OJ,
Okay, let's try.
What do you want me to
Hey, my brother, just go talking. Okay?
What do you want
Let's
me
try and teach you. This is how it is. How can I help you? I'm really sorry about what happened, okay? I really feel and I empathize with you. I know you feel bad about this, but if there's any way...
And the person will be shouting, no, I can't take this. I paid so money for this thing. What's the problem? I
really apologize for that. I can understand where you're coming from, and we promise that we're working on it. That's how it is. Not, we sympathize with you.
Do like OJ. Be an angry customer.
What is all that? I can't believe that I paid all that.
What are you saying?
What should I do?
Okay, this is what happened to me yesterday. I went to a store and, you know, I picked up a product off the stand and it was like 3,000 something. You know, when you're coming back, you're broke. So, yeah, you took it. So I was like, okay, 3,950, okay. Then I now got to the stand and they said 4,000 something. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to pay this money. It's your mistake. So try to fix it. And the person attending to me didn't want to do it, but the manager came and was like, oh, madam, sorry, take your 120 change.
Okay,
that's how it does.
Yes, we've learned a whole lot of things today, so we'll take all those things into recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break now, and when we come back, it will be time for TSM. Remember the question, if you greet someone and they do not respond, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? We'll be back to talk more about this, so stay here with us. Yes, sir.
All right. Welcome back, guys. It is time for TSM. Now, the question is, if you greet someone and they don't respond, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? OJ, go first, because I've been waiting to ask you this question.
You didn't mind.
Wow.
But I know growing up, when you greet elderly ones in those days and they don't answer you, deep down in your mind, you now say, I'll collect my greeting back. Like you say, I've collected my greeting back. But now, in my mind, I'll say it's like...
That's the first time of hearing this.
Eh? Is that the first time?
Yeah, but
never heard that. I collect
why do you think I'm like you, OJ, every time?
No, based on you.
OJ, I'm me. Please, I am
everybody.
me.
Okay.
I'm Raz, yes,
so
okay.
You feel like you want to collect your greeting back?
Yeah, but now, in my mind, it's, are you mad? You're mad.
I know.
Like I greeted you.
What if you were not audible? What if the person didn't hear you?
And you too, don't be audible.
No, but that's how he feels now. So
and just being.
Wow.
When you hear me, just too. I greeted you. My greet is expensive.
It's okay. Greet
Let me change it for you.
A Spanish greeting, Abi.
Yes, now.
Greet the way they greet.
Yeah, Uludu.
So for me, if it's up to me, I would not feel anyhow the first time because I'll feel maybe you didn't hear me. Or maybe you are distracted because it happens on the other end of things where you are greeting me and I'm just not hearing you. So maybe the second time, oh yeah. So I'm just going to assume that for you. But the second time, I now greet you and you don't respond, I will not take no for an answer. Me, I can be very persistent. Hi! I was greeting you!
What do you want?
How do you want to ignore that? You want to make me look stupid. You will now form like your, whatever deafness, temporary deafness that affected you, this miracle will happen. You will have to hear me.
I'll not be like, why are you exaggerating this greeting?
Oh, you didn't see me, that's why.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm too tiny.
And the person's supposed to be like,
like pink drop.
Okay, hi, back to you.
Yeah,
too.
that you feel bad that you feel somehow responding like that. Can't come and be giving me negative energy. What about you?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it depends on the person, honestly. If I greet OJ and doesn't answer me, I'll just be like, this one is a good. He's not hearing, or he's trying to sound, he's just being funny. Yeah. If I greet you and you don't answer me, it's like, Amanda is always in the air. She's always aloof half the time. So I need to greet her again. But if I greet someone that maybe we're not really cool and you don't respond, first of all, that's the last day I'll greet you to start with. And then I will greet you the way Amanda will greet you. Like, hello, I'm greeting you. Because whatever makes me greet you in the first place, you must be high up there. See, I'm one of those.
You see? That greeting is expensive. What's this?
No,
what's this statement?
No, I really do. This may come out wrong.
Tread carefully.
But honestly, I feel like greeting is hard work.
Stressful.
It's stressful, bro. Why?
And so, no, but some people take it really personal. And that's the reason why I'll greet you so many times. Because I'm coming from a house where I see my dad in the morning. I'm like, hey, daddy, how are you? And then I'm coming to school where I'm like,
good morning, sir.
What's the problem? So if I'm going to do all of that, you must answer me.
So
okay?
because of the fact that growing up, all that, can't you kneel that? Can't you? It's stressful. Me, I can see you.
Just slide.
I'm not snobbing you, but I'm just hiding.
Slide.
So that I have to. And I don't like unnecessary conversation too, because there's some people that you greet them, you still talk.
How are you?
How's the family?
This your red dress. Where is it from?
It's
I'm
fine,
just saying hi and I'm leaving. Why
and you're even glowing. Did you add weight?
It's hard. I feel like it depends on the person. If I have issues with you and you don't respond, I'm thinking, oh, it's because we have issues. If it's my boss and I greet him, I'm like, sir, maybe you want me to crawl on the floor. Sir, good afternoon, ma, sir. Do you get? It depends. I feel like it depends on the person, really. And
expensive greetings everywhere. Mine is expensive.
Honestly. Anyway, guys, Foladele asked this question at a recently concluded collaboration, and the reactions were like hilarious. Just take a look at them.
Honestly, I can't imagine.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday. Like you already know, everywhere we go, we take TSM with us, yep. This is Truth Syndrome Monday. My name is Foladele, guys, and the question for today is, when you greet people and they don't respond, what do you say in your mind? It's time to find out. This is TSM, let's go. TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday. If you greet someone and the person did not respond, what will you say?
It's a free word. My full name is Clinton Omero. I'm supposed to be in the USA by now, but due to 1 or 2, yeah.
I just don't know what that person has in his own mind. So when I greet him, when he doesn't respond, I may think maybe because you are in collaboration, a lot of people have taken so many kind of things that can make you just like have a different kind of thinking in your mind. So you won't take it as anything. You will just take it like that is how you want to be.
Well, get out.
Get out!
I feel very bad because I feel both of them are not civilized. Civilization is no love.
What if I didn't see you?
I would have still gone. I appreciate you.
In my mind, I don't know what to say, but that person, I will let him go.
Maybe the person gave it in, I'll do, I mean, no one tell me. Yeah, that's it.
So you just understand that?
I just understand, but maybe later I'll come meet the person by myself. To just talk as a man to man. So that's maturity.
But you greet me today and I answer you, Abi?
You answer me now, but if I usually call you on TV, but you don't pick.
Of course, you said, what will I talk to myself?
Okay, what's the cleanest way that you will say that to yourself?
Oh, Badun. Oh, Badun. The guy is sick.
So when you greet a person and the person doesn't respond, what do you say in your mind?
Maybe the person is fighting me or something.
In my mind, I actually say, why did you even greet this person in the first place? Wasted greeting. It's not as if he's even paying me money.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday. All right, guys, it's a wrap on TSM. Thank you so much for staying tuned. The question, once again, in case you missed it, when you greet people and they do not respond, what do you say in your mind? What do you say in your mind? Tell me first. What do I say? So, life is not that deep. If I greet you and you don't respond, I'll try to greet you again, and if you still don't respond, we move like movements. It's not that deep, it's greeting, right? That's it for me. I don't know about you guys, so I'm gonna pass this on to you guys in the studio rather. What do you guys do, or what do you say in your mind when you greet people and they do not respond? My name is Foladele, guys. Until I come your way again, peace out. TSM.
People have no chill.
Foladele is that deep. My greeting is expensive.
No. So here is the thing. It's two different things here. We're asking what will you do. What I would do is what I explained.
But in your mind?
But in my mind, wasted greetings. My fault.
You know, be your fault now. Maybe I'm the one that is wasting my time to be greeting you. When I do, I'm even wasting saliva. Do you know if saliva is counted? Do you know if I have 2 gallons that day now, I've dropped like.
It's a lie. So, Foladele, I must say you really tried. Listen to that guy's first reaction.
He said, because my name is, and I was supposed to be abroad by now.
So that's why nobody will not respond to your greeting.
My guy, what were you on?
You know, he reminds me of those people who are always traveling out next year. You know, there are some people that, okay, I'm just going to stop this table.
You know what they say? If you see me in Lagos and I put my location as Houston, Texas, or Dubai, if you greet me, I'm not answering you. Because you are in Lagos. You just posted a picture. I'm seeing Lagos, Nigeria. And me, I'm putting Houston, Texas. You cannot be greeting me. There's boundary.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, crazy reactions from people at Vibration. Anyways, we'll take a break now. And when we come back, TSM continues, where we'll be taking your reaction via phone call, Twitter, and, of course, Facebook. So stay here with us.
Where we peak.
Yes, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and of course the question we're talking about is if you greet somebody and the person doesn't respond, what would you do in your mind? And of course we have reactions already on Facebook. This one is from Samuel Oluwase, and it says, everyone has stuff on their mind. I just lost my dad, so I have a lot on my mind now.
So sorry about
that. Be sensitive, be kind. True, everything is not about you. I get that angle.
So sorry about that.
Bridget Goretti says, "Na me find trouble now. Next time I go carry face come out too." I mean, it's not hard.
This one is from Ibrahim Chiat, and he says, to be sincere, personally, when I greet people and they don't answer, I think they didn't hear me, so I try to greet the second time and louder. But if the person still doesn't answer me, deep down in my mind, I will just say, no problem. Next time I will shut up my mouth, okay?
It's not hard.
Come and kill yourself.
All right, checking out some more tweets. This is from @King Nick Young, and he said, it's so simple. If I greet and you no reply me, I will hold the person and say, hey, what's your problem?
You are extra.
Yeah, that's extra.
Oh, we do have a phone call. Hello, Inkiru. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I think I miss you.
Okay, so tell us, what will you do if you greet someone and the person does not reply?
If I greet someone for the first time and the person did not answer, I will try and greet the second time. But if it's for those of friendly friends, I'll just be like, I think they worry this one. I bet there for here, you can me call Lagos.
All right, thank you for calling.
So friendly friend.
So people are even trying that when you greet all of you say when you greet somebody first time.
Again.
Like, wow,
yes,
y'all are trying though.
Do you know the extra people that you greet? They will not answer you. They will now, when you're not coming back, now say, didn't you see me before? Sir, I greeted you. But you didn't answer. I said, no, you were not audible. Greet me again, sir. We waited there.
Oh, wow, we still have more tweets. I think this one's from Facebook. This is from Titi Lokpe Oloju, and he says, after greetings, if he or she doesn't respond, I'll answer myself. That's all.
Good, but that's awkward. Good afternoon.
Mrs. Olagba.
No. But the truth of the matter is some people don't learn manners, because I find myself saying thank you to people I do stuff to. Instead of the other way around, like I do something to you and you don't say thank you, and I'm like thank you, then I say you're welcome. So it happens. It's like it's just supposed to be.
No, me, I don't say thank you to myself. If I do something to OJ, and if I compliment him, for example, and he doesn't say thank you, I'm just going to say, oh, you're welcome. So you will know that I'm expecting a thank you.
All right, we have another caller on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
What's happening? What's up?
My name is Steven. I'm calling from Sule.
Okay. So what will you do in a situation like this?
God, I give the person answer me. On my mind, like, Bobo, I better pack well. I don't move now. No, you can't call Lagos.
True that. All right, thank you very much, Steven. Why is everybody saying me bring Lagos? Anyways, moving on to our next person on Facebook. This from Usman Talatu, and he says, "No be your fault. Now my mouth they scratch me."
Hey. People are taking it pure.
Reading content. AK Chuku says, just don't come and tell me I didn't greet you. Midlife crisis human.
You are pained, though.
Yeah, you've taken it to the next
level. That's another level.
That's how it feels.
That's why I said be kind. Because sometimes it's not about you. Maybe now I'm dealing with something and Amanda says hello to me. Me, I've gone.
Try at least twice.
Try twice. Check
All
again.
Right.
Well done.
This one is from Emmanuel Abraham, and he says, I will do self-evaluation.
Look yourself from
check yourself.
Is it that serious?
Am I small? Am I like a pin? I'm not getting.
Maybe they can't see me. What happened?
Too much Nollywood.
This one is deep. Olajumoke T. Paulino says, "We dey fight." So are you going to ask the person or in your mind? You just say, "We dey fight."
I think that would be in your mind.
I can't imagine you greeting somebody older.
No, but it depends. If the person is like your friend.
Older.
No, not older. Like maybe like I'm trying to greet you and first time, second, are we fighting? Do you understand? So maybe in that kind of. So it depends on who. If the person is older, no, you can't try it.
And you said,
and some bold people, sir. Sir, are we fighting? With due respect, sir. I greeted you like 3 times, sir. You didn't answer me, sir. Not just polite insults with this, sir.
I love those ones. Those are the best. Then you now say, thank you so much.
Victor Ice Vico Osai says, I'll get busy with my phone.
Nice one.
Especially if it's an event, I didn't do
No, especially when you wave at someone. Has nothing happened to you?
You're not touching. I look round, hoping nobody saw you. Like, okay.
Oh, we have another call. Hello. Oh, Jehovah. Oralua, how are you doing now?
Very well, and you?
I'm good. All right, so what are you going to do if you greet someone and they don't answer you?
This one, sorry, I don't do.
Thanks for calling, all right.
Wow, is that it? All right, moving on to Twitter at Adebowale Malik said, "Who won't greet you before? I just managed to greet you, Seth." That's in your mind, though. Don't let that man hear you before.
Pained.
Like, my expensive greet. It's not your fault.
You know, because the problem is he can't even greet in the first place. It took a lot out of him to even drop. Oji, when you come to work, do you say good morning?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's nice.
I have people that I work with, do I say good morning?
No, I don't see you early in the morning.
I do. Good morning, my neighbors.
Because he enters the makeup room like, Yoruba people. Thank you. He does.
I've never heard OJ say good morning.
Okay, we're learning.
OJ, good morning. Thank you. Sorry. You should learn this thing. You should say it 3 times every day before you leave the house.
Okay, OJ, I'm sorry.
Good morning.
Because OJ is going to get me back throughout the week. I'm sorry.
Good afternoon, everybody.
And Gifted Handscake says, maybe he or she got a lot on their mind and didn't hear me. Life's too short to be looking for trouble where there's none. But if it's on a consistent basis, then that's a -1 out of the number of people I'll greet. It's true.
Valid point.
It's true. I really like that.
Okay, so this one is from Tomato Tea. Wow. Now, if we're on good terms, the person probably didn't hear me. But what if we are warring? That's the last time I will greet you.
My people.
All right, check it out some more tweets at Ifena Ude says, the person has a lot on his mind, or I have offended the person. Most definitely.
At Aimoro1 says, I ponder if the person has ego. There are some people that are like that, yeah. They just don't want to answer because they don't want to answer. We have a call on the line. Hi, Victor. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
So what would you do in this situation?
I'm gonna beat him back. But if he or she did not reply me, I'm gonna force him.
Okay.
Victor, is that serious?
Thank you so much for calling, Victor.
Yeah, we still have some few tweets left, and this one is from Omidan Labi, and he says, I'll call the person's name, repeat the greeting, and be audible enough. Now, if no response still, I'll maintain my lane and will never greet the person again. I like that.
Arike, I'm greeting you.
I'm greeting you. But that thing can be borderline rude, Sha.
If you want to be deaf, let's all be deaf now. Deaf people, it's not sign language. We'll give you. Hello, we're greeting you, Amanda.
Which is that? This one is Malian sign language. Hello. Sorry.
Check it out some more tweets at Adam Sanusi. Baba says, I'm not doing it again. Sometimes I'll be like, this person is thinking of something else. Maybe he or she is troubled.
That's a nice person. You're a very sweet person, okay? All right, this one is from Tife Otunla. It says, honestly, I would think I've been ignored, and so I will keep moving on.
Keep moving. No, you press forward. You fall fake up. Hello, can you hear me? And see, people that wear AirPod, they can use it.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
See, if they wear AirPod, forget. I did do them. If I say good afternoon,
Yes, so
no,
as I was saying.
I'm listening to you. I can hear you.
Mad one. I read ketchup knuckle. I'm going to do that.
Better beat.
And if he says, it's not my fault, it's not your fault now. Myself, I blame. Honestly, guys, it's not that deep, as the person said. In all honesty, sometimes people have a lot going on, and it's not about you. So just be kind. Try to call their name. Amanda, good morning. Don't hide.
Don't hide.
I'm sorry.
Still with the smile. Still with the same smile.
Do it one more time, okay?
Still with the same smile.
Amanda, good morning. Amanda, I just said good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Big smile. Big smile.
All right, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show. On that note, we've come to an end of the show today. I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, sir.
And it feels so good to be back.
Yeah. Damn, look at the rock on your fingers, though.
IJGB, on behalf of myself, OJ and Amanda, we say that keep watching E-Splash. Don't go nowhere. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same station. Damn. I know you want to see us tomorrow. I bind OJ as well. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
My number one baby, my rhythm and blues.